and he's like, mate, you've parked in the airport CEO car park, and you're going to have to move it or else it's going to get towed.
We're all hurting from it. So.
The way that you're looking, Sheez, you might have been one of the boys that jumped on the bandwagon.
I was in my first year or something, just thought, how good is this? Follow the older boys, like, I'm going to make some money.
Yeah, we've seen it a couple of times. It's actually funny seeing that footage there because it doesn't change. Yeah, so very awkward, but you sing along.
We're back for another episode of Players. We've got a star-studded panel as always, and we had a late out. So at last-minute notice, Luke Davies-Uniacke comes in, mate, thank you. And also a little bit of internal bleeding, and Charlie Comben's going to drop out. What happened to the game we love?
Yeah, look, he's a tough bugger. He's stubborn as well, but happy to get the call up.
He missed the last episode with the flu as well. So I'm going to get stubborn now, and we're going to ask him on every single week and see what illness he can get towards the end as well. Brodie Kemp as well, Charlie Comben, very good guitar player.
Yep.
Vicious rumours spreading around the studio that we cancelled the guitar because we didn't think there was going to be a guitar player here.
Oh boy.
But you're good at it. We don't have one walking in as well, don't worry.
I thought that was a bit of a segue. Yeah, I can play the guitar. Yeah. Just self-taught myself for probably since year 7 until probably my first or second year, and then I've slowly weaned off a little bit, but still no.
Is it sort of like, can you play Smoke on the Water, or are we talking proper like electric guitar, you can riff it out?
Probably in between that. So I can't really, I think Charlie would be better than me, but I'm capable, I'd say, would be the word. Yeah.
What about, have you seen Charlie play? Because Comben talks a lot, and that's why we like to have him on the show. Is he actually any good at playing it, or is it just a bit of all for show?
We were saying before, we actually haven't been to one of his gigs, so not great support, but he spends a lot of time on it. He goes to the studio straight from the club a lot of many days a week, and he actually tried to get me into guitar as well. He bought me one, picked it up for maybe 2 days, and then haven't picked it up since.
Well, you haven't been to what was that?
I was going to say, we actually had a bit of an issue up in WA because he brought his, what do you call it? It's just basically like the guitar, half of the guitar. And you can
ukulele?
Nah, not a ukulele. But,
just half the guitar.
Just something that's new and out there. You can play and just practice whatever you need to do. But me and Sheez were in sort of the rooms next to him, and he was honestly up all night, trying to just play his stuff, and we're like, mate, not tonight.
Yeah.
Well, we were there for 10 days in WA, and it was the first night. And we're we're doing this for a whole week.
Got 10 coming up. But what about Clarko as well? Let's have a look at the footage of him playing the guitar. Now, this is an all-time lock-in by the players here as well. Generational lock-in from the guys, the crowd. But apparently he does this for milestone games, and that's whether it's a wanted gift or not, but it's a gift that he gives to the players. Have you guys seen it? Because there's a milestone coming up here.
Yeah, we've seen it a couple of times. It's actually funny seeing that footage there because it doesn't change. It's very awkward, but you sing along, or you try to at least. But
so, is it like you gave a bit of a giggle when I said generational lock-in? Because Clarko's a pretty stern guy, and he clearly loves his guitar. Has anyone ever sort of broke out a giggle or something when he's over there? Because he gets into it.
He's into it. So he's sung a couple of songs, and then he's actually writing a couple of songs as well.
Oh,
so.
Wow.
He's we've been featured a couple of times in his songs that he does, but it's we all sort of get around it, that's for sure.
So he gets on the lyrics as well. He customises it. They're sort of like love song dedications.
He gets fully into it.
We got James Kennedy from the 28-year-old coming on this show later, and he's licking his lips over here because if you think the Bevo dancing video was amazing, we want to see a custom Clarko at some point. Hey, let's talk about the footy this weekend though, because Lombard and Petracca going at each other during the game. This was blown up in the media. Brodie, you can probably talk on this one as well. I looked at it and thought it was a bit of a storm in a teacup. Now, obviously, a young player yelling at a veteran is not something you want to see, but is this something that sort of interactions that they kind of happen? Has it all been sort of blown out of proportion a bit?
Oh, I don't know exactly what was said, but I think similar does happen on the footy field quite regularly. Like, in the heat of the moment. Like clearly it was in the last quarter and they were down by a couple of goals and track was clearly frustrated about something, which, yeah, you give feedback on field. Sometimes it's pretty stern, but I'm sure he followed up with him and it was all good after the game. But yeah, it's probably been blown up a bit.
Yeah, nothing really more to add. Just like the follow-up's probably the most important part from like a leadership sense, and Petracca's gone up there to lead those young guys. So no doubt that things just blow up on the field. Highly competitive, but it's good to see some fire in the belly. So
there's giving lip to your teammates, and then there's giving lip to the opposition. And Libba hit you with one, which I think probably sounded better in their head when he came up with it. Let's have a listen to this one that you copped.
There's the organic food going, Shees.
It's pretty good. I wish I heard it. I was going for a set shot. I didn't hear it. I didn't know he said that until the video was posted a couple of days later. Didn't kick the goal, but yeah, it was good.
Well, before we ask you about your cooking, because I remember the last time we spoke, the Okinawa sweet potatoes were turning your fingers yellow. You were eating them that much, and that's a real thing that happens.
Yeah, it's a real thing. It's probably not as aggressive now, but yeah, it's called like beta carotene or something. You have too much in your blood, so it makes you go like a bit orange. So the boys give me a bit of shit for it. But honestly, I'm a terrible cook. I'm not a good cook. I just eat pretty clean and just cook the same stuff every night. So
I think we got some vision of you cooking as well. And it's, look, you eat very healthy, but it is very, very Caucasian. I don't think the spices get a huge look at times on these foods.
Like a little bit of salt and pepper and a bit of rosemary here and there, but yeah, it's pretty boring and
there we go. That's
there
wartime rations.
Yeah, geez, you've gone to the archives here.
Well, so luckily it didn't take as long as we've had you on before.
Yeah, so it doesn't look great, but it's a bit boring. But I enjoy it. I keep it consistent.
Well, it seems to be working for you. What about lip on the field? Have you guys ever copped something, or have you dished something out, whether it's gone to juniors, whether it's in the seniors, anything that's ever stuck with you?
You go first.
I think when I was probably in my early stages of my career, like I had guys in the midfield like Ben Cunnington and Sean Higgins who were pretty ruthless. So I can remember, some stern words from them from time to time. And it's slowly you just learn to adapt to those words. But it's nothing personal anyway.
It's a little harder as well with the mics now because the umpires are mic'd up. There's a lot of microphones around that you can get caught. Now, you're not going to be saying anything inappropriate, but even the little sidewinders and stuff, it's probably, is that in your head that you can't really get too carried away?
Not really. I haven't traditionally dished out too much lip. I feel like sometimes if you do, it can come back to bite you a few times. But yeah, no, I haven't really thought too much about the microphones picking anything up. And if you do, you just make sure you don't say anything.
Yeah.
Overboard.
I'm from a basketball background, and I'll tell you what, at least when I was in college, there was no microphones anywhere near the court, and I was usually the butt of all the jokes. I had the worst haircut you've ever seen as well, so I was copping it hard. What about Pokémon cards? We were talking off air about, the changes in them, and you can X-ray the cards now. Is the game gone when it comes to Pokémon cards, or are you still chips in?
No, I don't think the game's gone. I think probably the major issue at the moment, just because it's like you can actually make some pretty good money in it. I think the ideas of scalpers now who just buy large quantities of product and then sell it for 2 times the market price or what they bought it for. So that's probably the only issue, especially over the last 2 years. It's had a massive boom. So that's probably the only issue, but I still enjoy collecting and love it.
Do you collect for investment purposes? Like, do you grab them and want to sell them later? And what's your collection looking like at the moment?
Collection's pretty good. Nah, not just for investment purposes. There's a little bit of that, but it's mainly the cards I'll buy will be the ones that I like and I think are desirable as well. And then, it's just sort of like a fun hobby to do outside. You can go to a lot of card shows and Pokémon days, and you meet some interesting people, very different to the footy world.
Is it Zach Merritt that does the card? He's got his own business now, the card breaking company, because he seems to be online. I think he has one where he breaks them online.
Yeah, okay, you might.
Are you going to ever get into that?
Potentially, don't know, maybe, but it is like a big thing, especially like streaming. You open packs on a stream, then you send them off to people who buy the products online. So yeah, I could go down that path if I wanted to, but
Look at me just trying to find financial gain in your beautiful hobby. No, there's got to be a way you can trade the fun for money, surely. Speaking of money, you were saying before as well that you've just hit gold on crypto. You've led all the boys at the club in the right direction.
Yeah,
so you guys have made a mint. What happened there?
Yeah, so me and Elmac thought it would be a great idea to sort of dabble in some crypto and
Never goes wrong.
it never goes wrong. Probably should have gone to Campy for some more advice on Pokemon cards, to be honest. Would have done well. But yeah, me and Elmac thought it'd be a good idea to get into crypto, and we thought we hit the jackpot, like you said. Told a bunch of boys about it, and they all jumped on the bandwagon too, and we're all hurting from it. So.
The way that you're looking, Sheez, you might have been one of the boys that jumped on the bandwagon.
I was in my first year or something, just thought, oh, how good's this? Follow the older boys, like, I'm going to make some money, and then, I think went down pretty quick from there.
Yeah, we haven't bounced back since.
What about, as well, let's talk name pronunciations for a second, because you've got a name that can be butchered very, very easily. I've got a name that gets butchered in Von Hofe, Kaylau Von Hofe, that gets butchered all the time. You get Von Hope, Von Hose, all sorts of things that people bring up. What's the worst butchering that you've ever had of your name? Can you remember it?
I get just Uriak, Uniacke, Yanaki sometimes. The list goes on. I think BT's had a couple cracks at it. Early days, like he's had it like 3 in one game, I think. A couple of older guys have had cracks at it too. So it gets butchered a fair bit. But I think everyone's gotten onto it. It's just Uniacke, so you just forget the E.
Okay, well that's going to upset Nono D'Ambrosio, Massimo D'Ambrosio's.
Yeah, I actually saw a clip of his grandfather having.
Well, we've got it here. He gave it a go, and I thought this was perfect. What about this one?
Look, Davies-Uniacke. Look, Davies-Uniacke.
That's close enough. That's close enough. I don't mind that one.
I pay that, yeah.
That's good enough, especially from someone from another country. We could probably do there. Hey, before we wrap this segment up, parking is always an issue here around this area because it's hard. There's 2-hour zones. Everything can't park downstairs. You've had issues at the airport before that I was told.
Yeah.
What happened there?
So with away trips, you park in the sort of valet parking to park your car, and then
must be nice.
You obviously go with it is one of the perks of actually being on a footy team. But anyway, so I was a little bit late, but not too bad, and a lot of the parks were taken up, and I didn't see any signage, or off first glance anyway. So I parked in this car park. Lucky I was early because I was at the terminal and got called up from our head of ops guy, and he's like, mate, you've parked in the airport CEO car park, and you're going to have to move it or else it's going to get towed. And it was close to getting towed, but lucky I had enough time, got there early enough to then move the car, and the CEO pulled in, which was good. But yeah, that would have been a hard way to get home.
I would have said stuff them. They're charging us exorbitant prices anyway. Everyone outside of Fiji Airways, of course, is charging terrible prices. We'll be back. Phone Roulette coming up next.
Players is brought to you by Fiji Airways, the happiest way from Australia to the world, and the all-new Alexio EV by Hyundai.
Would you look at that? The Marmalade boys have headed down to the hangar to test out that giant screen that they've conveniently got placed behind the goals, which may not be the best place to have a giant TV screen, but they're playing Fortnite with Sully Roby and a couple of the Essendon boys, and we're going to have a whole lot more of that over the next couple of weeks as well. Fortnite has just taken over the AFL. What's the game that everyone's playing now, guys? Because Fortnite, I feel like Fortnite's a little bit old news. Has that moved on a bit? What are the main games that people are playing now at the clubs?
So a fair few of us on Black Ops 2, Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I'm particularly a fan of the zombies there, and boys loving the multiplayer, but yeah, it's good fun.
Nice. What about the Blues?
We were rinsing Fortnite early on this year. Me, Lockie Cowan and Flinny Young mainly. I was massive on FIFA, but they've sort of stuffed that game up a little bit as well.
Oh, what happened?
So, since they went to EAFC, which was a few years ago.
So it's not called FIFA anymore?
Nah.
Jeez, I'm not up with it.
Yeah, and it's just a poor quality game. So,
Jeez,
yeah.
What are you playing? You wouldn't waste your time on video games when you could be optimising nutrition and other
that's it, mate. Nah,
physical benefits.
I don't play too many games nowadays, but I used to play a lot of Fortnite, FIFA, 2K.
Nice. Well, there's a much simpler game out on the market at the moment. We did 23-0 and we clocked it. We got to 23-0. So now we're giving Gridley a crack. Do you guys know what Gridley is?
Yeah.
So you've got to, let me, as I mirror my phone here. So Gridley, you have, as it comes up on the screen now, we've got 3 columns on the side, 3 columns on the top there. You've got to find something that joins into each of those, and you've got to find, the aim of the game is, it's the least likely option. So for example, Christian Petracca and Gold Coast, someone he's played with there, a teammate of Christian Petracca, you're not going to say Tuke Miller, because everybody's going to suggest that. You've got to get something that's a really low percentage. So we're going to start off 100 plus goals on the top line and the Gold Coast. Who's least likely?
Peter
Gold
Wright,
Coast. Peter Wright?
Brandon Matera.
Oh, Brandon Matera.
That's not a bad one.
He would have kicked 100.
He would
Yeah,
have.
for sure.
Matera, I reckon we go Matera.
Yeah.
Let's do it. There's the music.
Yeah, that's stressing.
It's
me
kind
out.
of cool. I feel like we're in the Odyssey right
There
now.
he is down the bottom.
Epic. There we go. 3.4 selected.
Good start.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Melbourne.
What about like older players like?
Oh, you can go as old as you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got guys in my head. I just can't remember their names.
Spargo kicked 100 goals.
Yeah, we were saying.
Yeah.
Sparrow. Do we give Sparrow a crack? Spargo?
Spargo maybe.
Sparks, maybe. I think he.
Let's go Sparks.
Yeah.
Didn't.
Oh,
Hasn't kicked 100 goals.
Sparks.
He did.
So we're down to 7 guesses left. Jeff White.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
one.
I reckon a few people would have picked him. 0.8%.
Oh,
That's an
well done.
incredible one with no outside interference, me selecting that by myself.
That's great. MCG won a final.
Won a final in the MCG and a 100 goal club.
Like Paul Puopolo or something.
Little pop.
Yeah, do that.
Paul Puopolo. There we go, 1%. Bang. Not bad, not bad.
Teammates.
Okay, here we go. Christian Petracca, teammate at the Gold Coast.
I don't really know some of the lesser name guys up
Starting to
there.
think that LDU might not have watched football before.
Oh yeah, I'm not really a footy head.
Too much surfing.
Yeah, too much surfing. Even like one of the Hewlin brothers or something like that. That would be pretty low.
Yeah, that would have.
Wouldn't be as popular.
Let's go
But
Brodie.
like Zeke, yeah, Brodie or
He
Zeke.
spelled Brodie.
Would
There we go, 3%.
nice. We'll say that.
Petracca, teammate at the D's. Now this one should be a little easier,
Yeah, rogue.
but a real rogue one.
So you can still do someone that has ticked both of them but plays elsewhere now, can't you?
They have
Yeah.
to play the game.
Yeah, they've got to have played a
play
game,
one
played a senior game with them.
You reckon he would Madge?
Majdon?
Madge Actor.
No, I think.
Oh, he was before Petrarca.
Yeah. Did Madge
Yeah, I reckon he was there. He was around
Did
for
he
a while.
debut?
Magic.
Did he debut?
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, he definitely played for
Yeah, I reckon he would have played.
Nah, didn't.
Yeah. I can't remember if he did. You could go Sparks if you really wanted to.
You're just hungry to get Spargo on the board. You are hungry to get Spargo on the board.
It's probably the only other guy I know.
I reckon let's go. Bank 3%, that's still a good win. Anything 3% or lower, we'll take. Okay, Petracca teammate, MCG won a final.
Oh yeah, Mitch Hannon, I reckon.
Oh, Mitch Hannon.
Yeah, that's
Mitch
good.
Hannon.
Nice.
One of the vivid memories of him running down the wing, slotting
Yeah,
the goal.
goal, yeah.
That's good. Bang, 2%. Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
You know, you've got a good one when my producer in my ear goes, oh, nice.
2%, yeah. that's-
Okay, last one. Rising Star nomination for Gold Coast. Or won a final.
Connor Buderick get a Rising Star nom when he played there.
Oh, that's
Trying to
nice.
think.
Probably.
Gold Coast, is that?
Yeah. This could be 0 from 2 if I get this wrong.
Nice.
Does that mean we won? There we go. Outstanding. There we go. I probably should have played the game before we actually added on a segment. Bang.
That's wrong.
Good win. Not quite 23-0. I think I'm more of a fan of the 23-0 game
Yeah, yeah.
than that one. But we'll give it a crack next week as well. A little bit more coming up next.
Players is brought to you by INC, powering tomorrow today, and Old Spice, the scent that never dies. Available at Chemist Warehouse.
All right, here we go. It's time for this week's specialty quiz presented by Hyundai. Hyundai and the all-new Elexio EV, born from 35 years of EV innovation and one of the best all-round SUVs on the market today. Do big things with Hyundai. Now, that was the longest sponsor read I reckon you boys have ever heard, wasn't it?
Well done.
Yeah, I'll give myself 1 point for the quiz on that. Now, it is time for the quiz. As we just said, this is the leaderboard that sits here. Are there any names here, because you guys know a lot of guys across the league, are there any names here that jump out where you thought they would have been smarter, or you're surprised that they scored so high?
Well, yeah, Durr's at the top of the list. Bit surprised, but I've heard that it was about Star Wars, so
yeah,
not surprised when I heard that.
Yeah, we haven't exactly had neuroscience as a topic so far, but we've had a few down there. Tanner, I can't remember what he actually did, but it was footy knowledge for that one. So if you don't come in with a subject, you get stuck with footy knowledge about your own club, which usually floors people. They don't know the CEO, they don't know the CFO, any of that sort of stuff. But this week, we have probably the best assortment of topics that we've ever had on this show. Brodie, you've got Game of Thrones.
Yep.
So
I do.
And that's have you watched the whole lot? Because you've got House of Dragon, you've got, was it Kings of Kingdoms?
Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Yeah, watched them all, and then watched the main series Game of Thrones probably 4 or 5 times.
4 or 5 times, the main one?
Yeah, a fair few.
See, I never understand that because you know what happens. Is that just...
Yeah, but it's also, you still, like, you can watch things back and not pick up on things the first time that are just, I don't know, cool to watch back again.
And you said
and
to me
great TV.
off air that it was one of the best endings in the history of TV, Game of Thrones as well. You couldn't possibly get better.
I wish, yeah. No, unfortunately, in my opinion, I didn't think the ending was the best, but still the show in its entirety was great.
It's an incredibly polite way to go about it.
Yeah.
I think it was absolutely shit ass and it ruined the entire thing. Mate, what about you guys? Have you watched Game of Thrones or have you got something else you've been?
Yeah, I have watched Game of Thrones. I loved it just as much as Kempy did. But I have to agree, the ending wasn't as great as it lived up to be, the show, but still an awesome show.
Sheez?
Yeah, I watched it about like year 7 or 8, but haven't rewatched it and can't remember most of it.
That makes me feel so incredibly old, saying you watched that in year 7 or 8.
Yeah.
God, I was out of school by then. Okay, we ready? You got a minute 30, Game of Thrones quiz.
Righto.
Go.
Yeah.
How many seasons of Game of Thrones?
8.
Bang. What is the material that kills White Walkers called?
Dragon Glass or
Yes.
Valerian Steel.
Yes. What is the name of the character that Kit Harington plays?
Jon Snow.
Correct. What is the name of the author that Game of Thrones was adapted from?
George R.R. Martin.
Correct. How many episodes were made?
Stab in the Dark, 120.
Map 73. What was the name of the book series?
Song of Ice and Fire.
Yes. What year did Game of Thrones first air?
2008.
2011. Which famous musician made a cameo appearance as a Lannister soldier in
Sheeran.
season 7? Correct. Who is known as the Kingslayer?
Jamie Lannister.
Yes. What are the names of Daenerys Targaryen's 3 dragons?
Rhaegal, Viserion, Drogon.
Bang. Visual questions. Who are these characters?
Sansa Stark.
Yep.
Tyrion Lannister.
Also would have accepted Clarko. Yep.
Daenerys Targaryen.
Yep.
Oberyn.
Yep. Which is the sigil of the following houses? House Baratheon.
It's like a deer.
Black Stag, I'll take it.
Yep.
House Tyrell.
It's a rose.
Yep. House Tully.
Fish.
Yep. Silver Trout. House Stark.
Wolf. Direwolf.
Yep. Who am I? 5 points. My maternal grandmother was buried alive by the Mad King. Burned alive.
Daenerys Targaryen.
No, it was Jon Snow.
Bugger.
That was good.
was
That was
great.
right up there. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take that.
We have a new joint leader, 18.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bang.
Well done.
And to be honest, I reckon you would have got that Jon Snow one and been in the lead.
What was that one?
The Jon Snow was where we go 4 points for something. It was,
Oh, okay.
I threw you off by saying my maternal grandfather was buried alive when it was burned alive
Right.
by the Mad King. So I reckon you would have
Yeah.
got that.
Yeah.
Bang.
Gotcha.
There we go.
So, yeah, the questionnaire. cost
Switch
me-
up. Surfing,
Yep.
LDU. I'm going to take a wild stab that you are a surfer.
Yeah, so I grew up in the Morning Peninsula down in Rye and grew up surfing my whole life. And yeah, it's something that I like to do outside of football, but it's a good way to escape the footy world.
Now, we've had people that have come on this show and had it's sort of like Pimp My Ride. They've got a small hobby in something and then we start asking them obscure questions on it. There's no way that they would know. But you actually watch surfing as well. Like, you're not just a surfer, you're fully into it.
Yeah, definitely fully into it. ever since growing up, I've always watched surf films, plenty of YouTube. So hopefully I'm not stitching myself up for this quiz. But
What's your favourite surf film?
so there's a couple ones by Taylor Knox, who's got some surf films called Cast in the Sky. But I like YouTube, so Nathan Florence has got some awesome YouTube.
My dumb ass was thinking Point Break and those sort of ones on that one. What about you boys? Do you get out on the water?
Yeah, I actually haven't surfed in a while, but I used to surf a fair bit. But yeah, it's always a nice hobby.
Shees?
Nah, never really have.
Too busy
but-
in the kitchen.
No, I've asked LD to show me the rope, so maybe one day head down to Rye with him.
The worst thing is as well when you've got to learn to surf and you've got to do all that embarrassing stuff on the shore, jumping up on the board. That's what I can't get over. If I can somehow skip that, then I jump into it.
Oh, I've taken some boys out before. A good story is like Luke McDonald came out with me one day and he's almost ended up in Tasmania. He was that far out, honestly. Nearly had to go and save him. But yeah, he made it in alive.
Nice. Yeah, it's the aim of the game sometimes, especially these days with the way the Sharks are coming in. Hey, start the clock. A minute 30. What are the 3 primary types of surf breaks?
Beach, point break, reef,
Bang. Where is the famous Banzai pipeline?
Hawaii, USA.
Yep. Where is the cloud break?
Fiji,
Yep. In what country is Jeffreys Bay Point Break located?
South Africa,
Yep. In what country is the Superbank located?
Superbank. Pass here.
Gold Coast. In what country is the Chicama located?
Pass.
Visual question. Name these surf brands based on logos.
Billabong.
Correct.
Quicksilver.
Correct.
I've seen it, but I don't know it.
He was a great agent. Last name. Nixon. Ricky Nixon.
Rip curl.
Rip curl.
No idea.
What? Mambo. In which European country was the largest wave in surfing history successfully ridden?
Nazaire, or I don't know how to pronounce it, but Portugal.
We'll take that. Who was the surfer that surfed it?
Oh, no idea.
Sebastian Stutner. How high was the wave?
Oh, 60 feet.
These are tough. Visual question. Name these surf beaches.
Tahiti, Chopu.
Yep.
Gold Coast, Snapper.
Yep.
Bells.
Yep. In what year did surfing make its Olympic debut?
Oh, is that last year or the year before? Is it one of them? No idea.
Considering there wasn't an Olympics, last year, we won't be able to give you that one. It was Tokyo 2020.
Yeah, there you go.
That's all right.
Okay, let's go. I want to go with the Who Am I's because we never get to these because they're right at the end, but I actually quite like them, so I'm going to go with one anyway while we tally up your points.
Yeah, let's go.
Who am I? 5 points. I won 7 Women's World Surfing Championship titles.
Stephanie Gilmore.
No. 4 points. I earned the nickname The Beast for my aggressive and dominant approach on the waves. 3 points. I married Kirk Pengilly, a member of the famous Australian rock group INXS. These guys are too young for this.
Oh, I got no idea. I'm so lost.
2, Lane Beachley.
Oh, bloody hell.
There we go. 13. Combined already, I think this is the best that we've ever been. So 13 up there. Who are you better than there? 13,
Well, I'm happy just to, not end up down there, so.
Yeah, you don't want to be
walking
down
away
there.
happy.
No man's land. Billy Frampton was incredibly proud over his 12 as well, so I'm nice to see him taking over. She's player numbers.
Yeah, we'll see how we go.
How was this just one where you thought, what's an easy one to study, or is this something you're actually quite talented
I haven't
at?
studied. I used to be pretty good at it. I used to watch a lot of footy and just naturally pick it up. Used to pick up like boots as well, what boots players wore, but yeah, I'm probably not as good as I used to be, so we'll see how we go.
So what about you boys? Do you reckon you'd be any good at player numbers?
Nah, not really. Okay, but yeah, not that good.
Okay.
This guy loves footy, so.
Yeah. We've had him on before, trust me, we know. He's obsessed with it.
No.
Okay. Ready? Start. Minute 30 on the clock. Who is the current player who holds the record for the most games and goals wearing 13?
I didn't know we were going ancient. I thought it was just current players.
Current player?
Is it current? Oh,
Yeah.
Taylor Walker.
Yes. What number links Dustin Martin and Gary Ablett Jr.?
4.
Yeah. What number links Dustin Martin and Dane Swan?
36.
Yeah. Numbers missing from iconic moments. So there is a number missing from these iconic moments. Jump over here. What is it?
5.
Yep.
Oh,
Alex Jezelenko.
20. No.
You're on the right track.
29.
25. Next one.
5.
Yep. Final one. And it is Matt Rowell in this photo down the bottom.
13.
Bang. Correct. Who holds the record for the most goals in the following numbers? 23.
Lance Franklin.
2. Running mate of Buddy.
Jared Ruffhead.
Yep. 26.
26.
He's retired. Incredibly thick legs. Meow.
Tom Hawkins.
Bang. What number did Nick Watson wear before changing to 5?
34.
Yeah. What number did Braden Maynard wear before changing to 4?
Ooh.
30.
37.
You know what? JK, James Kennedy, does a 28-year-old man. He wrote these questions for us. And I think he's done you dirty on those because there was a couple of tough ones in there.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like who wears number 17 for Carlton or something.
So did I.
Bang, but that's all right.
But we outsource these things to guys like JK and we think we get a little bit better than that.
That's right.
Who's going to be on the show a little bit later as well. The highest aggregate we've had. We'll be back in a moment. Oh, look at those level ups. You can take your hydration to the next level with Level Up, available in 6 great tasting flavours. It might even be 7 now with those ones on the top. They contain key electrolytes to hydrate you faster than water alone. It's absolutely fantastic stuff. But right now, it is time for Clickbait Cauldron. Clickbait Cauldron, all thanks to INC, delivering effective supplements made with high-quality ingredients and backed by training and nutrition expertise. Seamless throw right there. So, guys, blind rankings. You've done it before where you did it individually. This time we're working as a team. So we're going to start off here with Hawks icons. Now, which of you were Hawks fans growing up?
Yeah, I was a Hawks fan growing up.
There we go.
Yeah.
Got one.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I was.
You were all 3.
Yeah.
All 3 were Hawks fans. Well, that works out pretty well because have a look at this. You look like a sweet potato as a kid, Harry, and now you've started eating them yourself. Look at the cheeks on him there. And there we go. How good is that?
The buck teeth.
The buck teeth. Wow. Kempy.
Chompers, weren't
Jesus. Maybe a reunion one day for all of you. You never know. We didn't manage to get one of you right there. You've
A late call to the show.
Yeah, there. Yeah,
There you go.
it's probably you don't want to make the producers work too hard. All right, we ready for this one?
Let's do it.
Hawks icons. Oh, great man, Luke Hodge.
they? So, how do you...
So you've got it randomly. You don't know what's coming next. You've got to rank them 1 through 5. So where do you think, not knowing who's coming next, where Luke Hodge ranks?
He's
Probably 1 or 2.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy to put him in 1 just
Yeah.
because
Buddy, though.
led the way.
Buddy.
And Buddy is like.
Yeah, they're my 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I'd put him
I
1
actually
and 2.
played against Buddy once, and like the aura is
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to save that spot for Bud.
Yeah.
But that's if we get Bud next.
That's if we-
Yeah.
Is Buddy the most, and I hate to use the term aura, but is Buddy the most aura of a player that you've come up against?
Yeah, for me, he dribbled one like tight against the boundary and just like gave bid to the crowd. And I was
Yeah. Yeah, you're clapping as well, going nice. Okay, chuck him up where you reckon.
Yeah. 2 or 1?
Go to.
So,
You better get the Bud then.
Jordan Lewis.
great player,
He was a great
awesome player, great bloke.
Yeah.
But
Someone's got to go there.
I love watching
Keep it
people
on-
squirm
keep it
when
on
you don't want to
Cyril.
offend someone.
Yeah, 4.
4. I'd be happy with 4. He's
Yeah.
a good
Yeah.
player.
Yeah.
I do.
It's tough to find many that weren't great, especially around this era as well.
Exactly.
Oh,
4.
got to play this one careful if you're ever going to be in the trade market.
versus them this weekend, so
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah.
5.
yeah, I'm happy to go 5. Great player though.
Yeah.
What do
Hey,
you-
he's the enemy now.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
coaches,
Yeah.
he coaches an
Yeah,
opposition
yeah.
club.
Yep.
I'd put him. Oh, yeah. Nah, all right. I'd go 3 personally.
Sam Mitchell is a threat to your dreams and aspirations. He deserves to go 5. I think that's a good move. Brian Lake.
Brian Lake.
Oh, so now we've buggered it.
Yeah. Mitchell.
Got to go 3 and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Okay, 3.
There's the Bud.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy.
I'll tell you what, it is a tall superstar of the club. David Hale.
Ex-North, so
Ex-North,
put him up.
Ex-North, there we
He was
go.
actually at the club last week.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Father Sunday.
Yeah, academy.
So, yeah.
Get him up there.
You're happy with that? Is that where you would have sat it?
Oh,
If we had our time again, we'd change it.
probably not.
You'd go, yeah, Hodgie may
Yeah.
just overtake David Hale on that one. Champion, nonetheless. Okay, here we go. Breakfast cereal. You're a nutrition man. We thought we'd just mix this one up. What do you do for cereal in the morning? Are you a cereal man or do you just get straight into the...
No, I don't have cereal. Have some oats, yeah, in the afternoon. I'm usually just eggs in the morning.
Nice.
Bit of bread.
Well, here we go. Let's see how you go on these ones. Sultana brand. Don't disrespect it.
I actually
Big
quite
fan?
like-
Big
yeah,
fan.
I quite like it.
Yeah, with the Sultanas in there as well.
I used to love it.
Although lately they've gone a bit too much on the ratio of Sultanas,
Yeah.
sorry.
He's quite passionate about it.
Yeah,
Just checking if...
I've just noticed that. Yeah.
Just double check, is Kellogg's a sponsor of it?
Yeah.
No, they're not? Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Absolutely, they're dogging us. They're
Yeah,
dogging us.
it's just a bit too much. But anyway,
No, you lead the way.
it's still good, so happy to go 3.
3?
Lock it in.
Yeah.
Okay. Rice bubbles.
Pretty plain and simple.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Happy to go 5.
Yeah, it's not a go-to of mine.
No one likes it. Boring, plain. Nutrigrain.
Pretty versatile, I think,
Yeah,
as well.
good staple.
Yeah.
I feel like you can have it as cereal, but eat it dry as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just hand-
You can raw dog
Yeah,
it.
you can
Yeah.
roll
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That's the term.
Quite the eater.
So I'm happy to go 2.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah, happy.
2. So we'll step aside Christopher Nolan. This is television. Wheat Bix.
I'm a Weet-Bix man, so I
Yeah.
loved them as
Yeah.
a kid.
Grew up on them.
Yeah.
Righto. No, I
said
really
righto.
like.
Can't argue.
Yeah. In terms of performance, they're probably one of
You
the
see,
best
I
cereals.
tell you what I love about you, Kempy.
Yeah.
Even when we're talking Pokemon cards, you love to analyse things.
Yeah, it's good and a poor trait of mine. Overthinking.
Okay, so where's Wheat Bix going when you've got 1 left?
I'm happy to go 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You all have it.
Yeah.
This is-
Better
no,
not
this is
be
unfair.
better not be Fruit Loops or
Yeah, it's a good one.
Oh.
It's a good one. Cocoa Pops.
just a shame.
Some say the David Hale of cereals. Tall and delicious.
Yeah, we
It's a ticker, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
have a choice.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's rank them next to the players. What do you get? Luke Hodge, Nutrigrain, Tough, Brian Lake, Sultana Brand. Yeah, I'm not sure where I was going with that one. Anyway, you guys can take home a prize back as well, all thanks to Chemist Warehouse.
Each week, our players will take home a gift pack thanks to Chemist Warehouse, including sports nutrition and protein from INC, Jello beans, natural colors, Aussie made, built for game day. Level up. Take your hydration to the next level. Old Spice. Great new scents that never die. Available exclusively at Chemist Warehouse.
It's a tease, Jeff. Very, very special guest coming up next as well. We cannot wait. Stick around. Win the ultimate stay this grand final weekend thanks to Brodie Hotels. One lucky winner will win an unforgettable Melbourne experience for 2, including a 2-night stay at the brand new Brodie Hotel, Elizabeth Street, plus more valued at over $1,700. With 5 CBD locations, Brodie Hotels puts you close to the footy, dining, shopping, and all of Melbourne's best attractions. So there's no better time to book a winter city escape. Book and complete a qualifying stay before the 31st of August 2026. Visit bradyhotels.com.au/grand final to find out more. Terms and conditions apply.
Players is brought to you by INC, powering tomorrow today. And Old Spice, the scent that never dies. Available at Chemist Warehouse.
Woof, woof, woof. It's time now for Old Spice Fresh Takes. Old Spice is back in Australia with great new scents. You can see them there that never die. If you're sick of your deodorant dying, get these ones because they never die. Available exclusively at Chemist Warehouse. Now, you can probably hear it in my voice. I'm excited. I can feel it in my loins because the best looking man on Instagram is here. JK, James Kennedy, the 28-year-old male is the pseudonym that he goes with online. Welcome in, my man.
Good to see. Hold on, just 1 second.
Sit down!
Sorry, it was the dog. No, it's good to be here again, guys. And between some kangas and friends of family members and what?
Just on that, do you guys know what reference that is from?
No, I don't.
Oh, they're
no.
too young. You guys don't get home and watch the 7:30 report on the ABC? The Barnaby. We're going to skip forward and just roll that clip because that deserves the credit it should get. Roll the clip of Barnaby Joyce on the 7:30 report when being asked a question about whether he was... What was the question? It was...
I don't know. He was getting grilled, absolutely
He
grilled.
got asked a question whether he was intolerant or not, and this was his response to the question.
I think, sit down! Sorry, it's a dog.
Oh, that's really me in the background there. That shocked me. I was sitting there genuinely trying to get some understanding of policy, etc., because I'm super into politics, obviously. And it turns out he had his little terrier off screen.
But the best part of it that he had to specify that was not my wife nor my child. That was the dog. Just in case you were wondering who I was yelling at to sit down there. Oh, God, it's absolutely unbelievable stuff. And you were the first one to get that online as well, because I saw it watching the 7:30 report as politically inclined people. We were tuning in to see which way our nation will head in the upcoming elections. But you were the first one to get it online.
I was genuinely, well, I do spend a lot of time on the couch, as you're fully aware. I was genuinely watching that, thinking, what's going to happen here? Because that can be a bit of a human highlight reel. And he produced. You could see the tension building in him for a good 5 minutes, because there were some really good questions coming at him, and they were hot.
What?
And he was.
It's a great way to respond to a question about whether you're intolerant or not as well. Hey, what about the run club? There's all this drama going on in Bali around a run club, but the 28-year-old mate, surely you're going to have one as well.
It's gripped me, and you might notice, guys, I'm a little bit flat. My hands are shaking. That's not nerves at all. Like, I've done my knee.
Don't say what that is.
I'm gripped by this story. There's a run club that they're in Bali. It's all these expats. They call themselves digital nomads. It's basically people that
wankers.
Used to hang out in nightclubs, and they've wound up in Bali, as you do.
It sounds like us.
It's pretty much my life prior to 37 years old. But these guys decided to stick around a little bit too long, which you can do in Bali. Just future, if you get over there for a footy trip, come home. But these guys, a little bit too much keratin and to the head. And they've started a run club, and then they've put an automatic message that says, if you're Balinese, you can't join. So it's all blown up. They've been deported. I think it's hilarious. It's all great. So I think I'll start a run club. It's got legs. We've got like 1,000 people want to be in this run club already.
Mate, I'm all for it. I'm absolutely all for it. I'm in. But we've spoken about another idea for the run club, the Chaos Run Club. We'll talk about. We'll post that one later. What about you? Every time we've brought you on, you've had a relation to some of the players on here. Have you got any with these guys?
Well, obviously the North Melbourne connection is very strong, and every time you win a game, I just have a big sook on the internet and make it all about me, and that'll never change. But Kempy, you're playing with my cousin, who the real Mr. Worldwide, Mark Pitnet.
Big Pitto, yeah.
Good strength.
He's a great man.
Have you got anything for me on the pit?
Yeah, actually, this just came to my head just then. But in the hub, we were at Joondalup, and the pool was quite shallow. And Big Pitto takes a dive into the pool, comes up, blood rushing down his face. He's hit the bottom of the pool. I'm pretty sure he was concussed. But you know, when sort of, it's more when you do it as a kid, you get hurt, and then you just don't want anyone to think you're hurt. So you're like, oh no, I'm fine. And so he was doing that, and I think he ended up playing that week. But that was a very, very funny.
That's
story.
great. So you come up yelling strength and just didn't want to.
Yeah.
Where did that story come from? I don't even know that story. Was that him yelling strength at someone?
I actually, I don't know. He likes. I think it was maybe a bit of a cue word for him early on at his time at Carlton, and that's how he wanted to play. He might have just let it slip one day.
He's a great man.
How do you get the nickname Mr. Worldwide?
Well, I actually don't know. I had to explain it, and I've completely forgotten what it is. Why is he Mr. Worldwide? Because he's Pitbull. Pitnet. Pitbull.
There we go.
Which leads us to Fireball, which any excuse we can have to put Bevo on the screen.
Sit down, Bevo. That's right up there. The Bevo stuff as well. You thought the Bevo dancing, we don't have the clip right now, but him dancing, you thought that was actually Bevo.
Yeah, I still believe it.
We've caught a real fish, a real live fish.
It is.
We've caught. Hey, what about the death of Bazball?
I've enjoyed that.
Yeah.
It's not really as much about...
Are you guys across what Bazball is? Explain to the boys what Bazball is.
Oh, it's like, I don't know, I was about to say assisted dying. It's depressing. It's probably
a shit method of playing cricket.
Well, Ben Stokes, the captain of England, he described it as people will forever remember them for having been lucky enough to watch them play. I think their record was pretty abysmal in the end. I'm not actually a huge cricket guy. I just really like watching the shithousery that sits around it, and anything to do with England and sport, because it is fallen empire that won't let go of it. And every time they come into a sporting event, like the World Cup, they're doing the same thing. You know they're going to lose.
Oh, God.
They make these outrageous claims, but they always end up in Ibiza and fired from their job.
What about outrageous claims? Now, I can fall for AI easily on the internet. I'm quite gullible. But have you been named in the Australian Test team?
Yeah, according to me there. that actually went around.
That went around with people thinking they'd actually hired an agitator.
And an oracle.
Because you've had, I'm not sure whether you guys are across the 20, but some of your stuff has gone as far as reaching the White House with Donald Trump. Donald Trump commented during a press conference about a video that I think it was Pete Hegseth farting, which he had dubbed over.
Fartgate.
Really?
Yeah,
Fartgate.
Yeah.
Donald Trump commented on it.
CNN picked it up. Trump hasn't gone me as much as others. I put one on, of all people, there was a Sydney Sweeney video that I put I started just putting farts over things. I'm 37 years old. What else are you going to do with your time?
I've got a kid. What am I going to do? Feed it?
I got an email from one of those polite emails from Sydney Sweeney's manager saying, you will take that down. It was the most viral of the lot of them.
I will if Sydney Sweeney reaches out direct and asks me to do it. If she texts me to take it down, it's gone. God.
That's all calmed down a little bit now. Just grown up, Run clubs.
JK, you are the absolute man. 28-year-old man. If you want to see more of this, as cricket season approaches, people need to follow you as well. It's been Fresh Tanks. All thanks to Old Spice, the scents that never die. We will see you again next week and hopefully one day with him every week.
Yes, please.
I'm going upstairs right now to demand it. Going up.